Sorry, guys.
Hey, Stu.
Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late.
That's all right. Thanks for coming.
My pleasure. Supposed to be there. My wife's on vacation, so we're all over the place. Let me plug this into the charger so I don't lose you.
Mike, thanks for doing the minutes for us.
Share screen.
So the minutes from a meeting on May 20th, 2024. Look reasonably good to me. Same cycle.
Yes.
Eddie, you good?
Yeah.
I make a motion to accept the minutes. Anybody want a second?
Second.
Okay, it's a tie for second.
Okay.
General discussion, open forum for anyone present. Anybody else besides Stu online?
Just Stu.
Okay, so I guess that's a pass. Our old business is a discussion of the River Road Athletic Complex Drainage Project. Which I think means at this time, do we vote on whether or not we want to accept Earth Dynamics as our contractor?
We did
Oh,
on
we
the
did?
special meeting,
Correct the moon dog.
and I did do some reference checks. Stu, I have a voicemail from the town engineer of Coventry that I can play. I'm hoping that this will work.
How many references did you get?
So I got one supplier and then two, the former director of public works for Coventry, and then the town engineer of Coventry reached back out to me.
Those are good references.
I'd say Carl Azamovic is a good reference too.
Is Carl there tonight?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm gonna play this now.
Hi, Todd Penny from the town of Coventry, returning your call. Sorry, I'm a little bit lagging on my return messages here, but yes, Earth Dynamics has done a tremendous amount of work in town. They are based in Coventry. We have always found them to be very diligent in the work, executing the work, working with us when the plans and the field conditions may not always align. The crew is great, very conscientious, very community oriented, and we always find them to be willing to work and do change orders as is best for both parties. Knowing that they're in the business of making money and not losing it. Yeah, no, that's it. I'm on vacation next week. If you need to follow back up with me on my cell, it's 8.
I'm not gonna put his cell number out into the world, so I'll stop it there.
That's fine.
Some additional quotes from the former director of public works over there. Most of the time they finish ahead of schedule. I asked about communication issues. He said none. They're never more than a phone call away. Quote, nothing but good things to say. Quote, made me look good. They did drainage work for Coventry. They're very knowledgeable on drainage, which works out for us. And I described the project to him and he said, quote, that's a piece of cake for them. So everything I heard, I reached out to one of their suppliers. He said, you know, he works with them often, nothing bad to say about them. So everyone that I've heard back from has nothing but good things to say about them.
The supplier's a good one because it means he pays his bills.
There was more?
So yeah, I'll check with Donna. She left today before I could speak to her. So I'll check with her on the next steps and I'll keep everybody updated through email. Just what we need to do, what the town needs to do, what ARPA needs to do.
So you haven't approached Donna on the CIP money?
So pickleball, when I didn't speak to her recently about it, but the last time that I did, she said, town vote, and I believe it's 43,000 and some change that was appropriated for us.
So can we now ask Earth whatever to bid on that? Has Carl done a blueprint on it?
Pickleball?
So he should have the blueprint if it was on the original one.
I think we first have to make sure that we have the money to do it before we ask them to go through a bid.
I remember Jimmy approached Don a month ago, but Christina said, just check again. You never know.
I don't think they can take the money from us, but
No, but if we go to the town vote for whatever, the 43. And it gets approved and then we get a quote and it's 75, we're in trouble.
okay.
Wouldn't it be better to get the quote first? Or at least get a ballpark so that we know whether or not it's even feasible?
Yeah, that's a great idea, Mike.
I know, I hate to put, as a contractor, I hate to put the guy on the spot to do a bunch of work to make the quote, but still.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get an asphalt guy and a fence guy involved with. Yeah, 43 is what we got.
We need the quote. We need to know where we are with that.
All right, I'll reach out to my contact over there and Carl.
I
I think that was Carl's suggestion.
a real quick number for us so we know what it grows is what we have,
Yeah, it's not a bad
without
idea.
telling them what we have.
Yeah.
Found out the first time. I think it was posted. Oh,
All right, yeah, so
All right.
I'll reach out to Carl and then Earth Dynamics and not mention, I'll keep it. I'll get it done.
I mean, before we go through all the troubles of having it, because I think it costs money to have, doesn't it cost money to have a vote? To have years so that it can vote or not? How do you do that? Just a hand, show of hands?
yays and nays, right? Yeah.
It really costs money. It's not like a referendum that costs money.
Yeah, I think it's just you show up at the old town hall building at the top of my street and yay and nay. All right, that's worthwhile discussion for you to have tomorrow if you can, I
Mhm.
suppose. Any other discussions?
So we still have to go to public vote on it, is that? it?
Not for ARPA, for CIP.
Even though that's state money.
I don't know, where does CIP money come
Yeah.
from? It can come from all over the place, right?
Yeah. it's state.
I think it needs to be appropriated.
Or is that steep?
Steep is,
Steep grant.
steep's for economically depressed places, isn't it?
I would imagine CIP is in town, on town funds.
They aren't, they're from the
I
outside.
gotta be from outside, because.
Yeah, we don't have any funds, we're asking for,
that much.
we asked for 250 off our entire budget, for God's sake. A tiny budget. All right, Stu, we're all kind of debating the CIP thing, and I think Jimmy's got a good idea, we'll tackle that tomorrow. And see what we can do.
Okay.
Simultaneous problem.
Has Earth Dynamics, I mean, we haven't told them that. No one's told them that they've gotten the job.
Not yet.
That's probably worth
Yeah, I was
moving forward on too.
I was waiting on the references, yeah, but I'll let them know.
I think we should jump on it.
Yeah, I
Instead
agree.
of waiting
I
for
agree.
it.
Did we ever decide, is it up to us to say yay or nay for?
Well, we can just say we said yes,
Just to go to the selectmen. though.
and then the selectmen tell them that we approve them. They bid, we accept their bid, we're all in favor of using them. And then, but he would sign the contract as the,
But I think, yeah, it has to go to.
Yeah.
Selectmen's meeting.
Yeah.
My guess. Can they do this down?
I hope not. The money's appropriated. You know, I think the only reason they could shoot us down is if they knew that it wasn't a good contractor. They were worried about the contractor.
It's not like it's town money, so.
And they can, their bond, they said in their paperwork that they could bond the project. So
all right,
cover the bases.
So you might want to find out before we just call, if I need to say you have the job. Make sure that the selectmen are on board. That is indeed the procedure.
Yeah, maybe that's another question for tomorrow.
Mhm.
Do you have any pull in those offices, Jimmy?
I like to think so.
Who is the first selectman we got?
Are you kidding me?
I forget his name.
Tanaka,
Oh,
Is it Pete?
Pete. A little younger than us, I think.
Yeah.
Not a lot,
Java agent,
huh?
the Java agent.
Yeah, that's what it did to Obama.
I think we're gonna find out as we go forward. If there's surprises or what. There might be, hopefully they're not.
I don't see any surprises, really. You know, they gave us a number, they have to stand by it, they'll have to write a formal contract.
Mhm.
Maybe they don't, it's just signing that document that we created.
Well, I have
Carl.
Carl, yeah, that's the big one. It's 67 pages, I believe.
So if we're all in agreement, and obviously we're at our last meeting, I think tomorrow you should go to talk to the selectmen, see what we have to do to get this moving before they get another job that takes the place of this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, just ask them if they have to sign off. 3 of them.
See what it's gonna take to get to the next step, to actually hire them.
Actually tell them if they have to work.
Yeah,
So last meeting, we voted. We passed, we voted in favor of the project.
correct.
So have we done enough for that to be documented that we accepted it and all that? Have we done enough?
Yeah, we did it with the caveat that the references looked good, which they do, so. we should-
Okay. All right,
So maybe you go ahead and advance that tomorrow, send us an email.
Yep.
And we can chit chat a little bit about the CIP project. All right, is that it for River Road, fellers?
I guess, I mean, you mean as far as the project?
Unless you have any other questions about it, it's
How
all
about the
encompassing.
project? No.
He bid to do everything.
Yeah.
Which kind of helped us because we thought that they would exceed the price that with the lighting. We didn't think that was gonna happen. And it's in there. So I guess we move on to the business, which I'm not sure there is any. Do we have a good director's report?
A lengthy director's report.
All right.
So I broke it up, programs, miscellaneous, and then the project, which I already spoke about. So for programs, our previous Zumba instructor got back to me. She has opened her own gym. She's unable to teach the classes. She told me that she's gonna ask around for me, but she said Zumba is not as popular as it once was, so I'm leaning away from Zumba at this point. So for yoga, yoga is currently paused as our instructor is going through some medical issues preventing her from teaching. I started the search for additional wellness instructors, whether it be yoga, personal fitness. So I'll keep everybody updated on that. I'm working with camp counselor Kyle Bilyak, friend of the program, Bill's son, to run a week-long basketball camp after summer camp ends. Just waiting to confirm with the school, and I'm going to start promoting that. Him and I are going to be the 2 instructors for that. So we've gotten a good response so far for our pickleball course for beginners and intermediate players. It's going to start July 22nd. I decided to hold it at River Road, but we're going to be doing it Mondays from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. so it doesn't interfere with basketball in the evenings. I'm going to be instructing that, and we have 2 signups currently and 3 pending. I'm putting a max on 10 just because we have the one net, and I want to make sure everybody will be able to get ample enough time to play.
How long is that running?
So it's Mondays starting July 22nd.
Just Mondays?
Yeah, yep, just Mondays. I'll give you the end date.
Just curious how many weeks.
August 26th is the end, so six weeks.
Summer's almost over.
It's only 3 days old, isn't it?
It's not even.
What else do I got? So Kathy Demers reached out about disc golf and I asked around a bit. It looks like Maureen had looked into it before COVID and before she left. So I'm gonna work with Kathy and scope out some areas that town owned that could be good spots for disc golf.
Look to get it installed.
Yeah, yep. I installed, so at my previous job, I put in the permanent baskets that are like concreted in, and I think I got 4 and it was about 900 total. That was 2 years ago. I know for the ones that aren't fully in the ground, it's like on the stand, those are a little cheaper. So once I figure things out a little more, we can talk and decide either full.
You want the permanent ones.
Yeah,
That
that's,
requires what? Like open field, woods?
Where would you put it? Yeah.
so that's,
I
I'm
talked
gonna,
about putting it between the woods and the river down at River Road.
yes, I think that, and then there was a spot mentioned that was,
Doesn't have to be in an open field.
You can clean out some rocks.
yeah,
Create a fairway.
yeah.
I walked through there with my dog a bunch of times. I don't know, but whatever, check it out.
I think Collins has some in the woods, so they go in the woods. So yeah, I'm gonna work with Mike D'Amato to find some town-owned property and look into that. So Hall's Pond revenue is up compared to last year.
Wow.
I think what helped a lot was the heat wave last week and the referendum being on the same day, so I sold 5 passes in a span of an hour. Something else that has been a huge success is the online payments. We've sold 8 passes online with the credit card, so that really worked out well.
Much more painless.
Something that didn't work out well, unfortunately, was the pond party this past Friday.
Uh-oh.
We had to cancel halfway through due to the tornado warnings and
Oh.
whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
We had a good turnout before the weather. I think last year 1 person showed up. This year we had 15 or so. I sold 4 passes there and we collected a good amount of food for the food pantry. So in that way it was a success, but weather-wise it was a complete failure. So I'm going to be looking at another date at the summer to offer some sort of, donate food, swim for free program.
What's the open and close date for the pond?
Open this past Saturday, close day August 18th. So summer camp is coming up. That starts on July 8th. We're holding a staff meeting and training on July 3rd. We're gonna go over procedures and we're gonna offer a CPR AED course to the counselors for those who need to be recertified. I think I'm gonna do the same thing as last year. I'm gonna spend a lot of time at camp. That worked out really well, and I think the counselors really felt supported just with me being there on site. I was able to
You just
help them out.
games.
That too. That's always fun.
It's good to have oversight. I
Yeah.
think it's smart.
Somebody's got to.
Golden.
So the first summer concert is also coming up on July 10th. Bruce John is the first performer. July 10th, yep, Wednesday. And I want to give a thank you to everyone who has sponsored the concerts so far. I want to say, I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but we're a little over what we were able to raise last year. So thank you to everyone in the community.
You have, are the performers listed online?
Yep.
No, it's about each week is gonna be.
Yep, it's on the website, and then I've got it up on Facebook and then flyers at the park as well.
Do you pay people
No,
that night or is it all volunteers?
No, it's all volunteers. I'm gonna be running the concession stand, and I have a student who needs some community service hours. He's gonna be helping me out.
What time does that start, concert soon?
6:30 to 8:30. Were you gonna say something, Stu?
no controversial sponsors this year.
No, Nothing that's been brought to my attention. I think we're in the clear there.
Good.
So just some miscellaneous stuff. The certified playground mulch was delivered 2 weeks ago. Big thank you to Public Works for lugging it all the way out in their trucks. I'd like to get some more. I'll see how the money looks, but it's a lot better than it was. So thank you to Public Works. They're also going to be picking up 2 pallets of pelletized lime for us tomorrow. I've been working with Troy and Dave Roy, the landscaper, and he's going to be spreading it at River Road. So that'll help with the soccer field. I started looking for replacement parts for the workout station at River Road, specifically the leg pull-up things, it's the one that you had pointed out, Stu, when we went on the tour, the armrests. Unfortunately they don't sell them on their website, so I'm gonna keep digging and might have to go third party, but just a little something better for that.
It's all UV tattered.
Yeah, and then I think
Yeah, they're all weathered out.
so I'll keep looking around for those. And then I'm taking some vacation time starting Wednesday, and I'll be back on July 1st. So I apologize if I don't get back to you immediately.
Did Joe approve that?
Yeah, we didn't vote on that.
Oh my God, I don't remember voting on that. Yeah.
Let him go, he's a kid, let him enjoy his.
I figured it'd be nice to get some days in before camp
Summer
starts.
camp's gonna
Is
be-
somebody covering you?
So Chris, my assistant Chris, he'll be in.
How much time do you get each year?
A week, I believe, and then I have to use it. A week carries over, but I have to use a week or get it paid out, I believe.
Oh, it's all union stuff.
Yeah,
No, you're not a union
no,
employee.
yeah, no, apparently I could have used it. I thought I had to wait a full year to use it, but I could have used it at any
Get it right
time.
away.
Yeah, but so it works out.
Yeah, use it up.
And I believe that is everything. Had a kayak rental today, went well.
Are those still in good shape?
There's one I need to get some additional parts for, but 4 of them, they're still doing really well. She took it out same day, brought it back. She said it went great, so.
Sit on the top or sit on the top coming? They hollow.
No, hollow, yeah,
See actually down inside.
yeah, yes.
You flip over, you're dead.
Yeah.
Unless you're talented.
True. So yeah, that's, I'm probably forgetting 1 or 2 things, but that was the big stuff. I'm gonna keep looking at opportunities. I want to do a bocce tournament towards the end of the summer that I'm gonna promote.
Have you seen anyone using the floor plate?
So the balls were out. I went to the park today. The bocce balls were out. People weren't actively using them though, but it's
getting used.
it's getting used. Yeah, it's
Right.
good use.
I'm really happy to hear that. I had some doubts.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna work with Nan over at the senior center just to try and help spruce up their recreation area. There's much, just help out, just move some stuff. Some of the benches are getting a little worn down, so I'm gonna see what I can do with that.
Do they have a bocce court over there?
They do, so I'm gonna see if maybe rotate the balls that were at the park, rotate them out over there, and then I have some new ones that I've been holding on to, so put the new ones over at the park.
Oh, good.
I originally thought maybe disc golf over there, but I didn't realize how much land was back that the town owned. I guess there's a ton of land back there. But do you want people going in the woods over there? Is there a
Seems to be calling 911.
So I'll keep
It's wrong.
yeah. So yeah, I'll keep different programs. I'll keep everybody updated. I got some ideas. I'm just gonna keep looking to do more and more, the best that I can manage.
We talked about one of the last meeting or whatever. Maybe keeping the lights on a little longer
Mhm.
at River Road, just which may be July and August or
You
something.
did that, you already said
I
them.
think we just got them back on. I don't think we let them burn any later. I forget how it's adjusted. Do the parking lot lights go all night or just till
Well,
11?
it's,
Parking lights go all night.
They're all tied together, right, or no?
Or, no, I think parking lot
They're
is
separate.
different, yeah.
how late are you thinking, because it's, at this point, it's still late at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking maybe like 11 or something, you know, it's summertime, kids are out.
I think we've got it till 10 right now.
Yeah, 10. I just think it'd be fun, or even 11 or 12, and put a little thing down there, just say for the months of July and August, we're gonna run this late, and the kids would love it.
Yeah.
It'd just be something fun and different. And, we haven't had any problems, and if there are problems, then we can stop it, you know?
Something that I did that kind of reminds me, something I did see today was it looks like Ashford at Memorial Park.
Yeah.
Somebody got onto their fields and did some
Ooh.
donuts, so we
Yeah.
might have a cereal.
That's why we have to
don't-
make sure that's why it's real important. We've never had the problem,
Yeah,
but it would cause major damage.
so that's,
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be
checked the
interesting.
chains today, the chains are in good shape, all
Yeah.
the,
It's gonna be interesting to see when Earth Dynamics rips a bunch of fences. Be able to get out there.
They're gonna rip half the field.
Unless
up.
they have the machines let it out.
I know,
I
I
hope
know.
not. We got cameras.
yeah, yeah.
What the word, you know what I'm saying, Karen, you know, there's limitations. for all
It's
that.
almost impossible to have a license plate reader, but
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it's a dumbass kid and he drives by the camera that's now aimed at the parking lot. It's
Oh.
pretty close to the parking lot.
But
Maybe when we get the, well, all right, maybe when we get the job, when they do the job, Earth Dynamics. Maybe we can talk to them, there's some way they can do something, you know what I mean, to sort of
yeah,
help us on that.
They might be able to do like a section a day, so that it's never
down.
completely down.
I guess we should have a nice meeting with them
Yeah.
beforehand.
Yeah.
But you know what, if they do these kind of projects, they're probably kind of aware of what to be careful of.
Issues.
Well, we should talk to them.
It'd be, I'd be happy to go to everyone meeting, just, you know, friendly meeting, meet them.
They could probably simply, they're gonna have machinery there, they could simply spread 2 machines 12
Yep.
feet, run a chain between the buckets
Yeah, they could do
or
that.
night.
To your point, Ed, we should all have a meeting with them.
Yeah.
A friendly meeting
Right, yeah.
before it
I
starts.
agree, I
So,
agree.
that'd be great.
That's important, yeah.
I do think that going back to the lights, I think that would be a good idea. And if, you know, we'd get some goodwill if we publicize it.
I'm gonna show you how to adjust the light.
That's the line. I mean, it's just, I love seeing all the kids, you know, playing down there, it's just really nice. It's so successful.
It's a good idea. Kids need to get out, go out and play some basketball. right?
It's a nice.
Yeah.
It's a really nice.
It is.
I've been, I had checked in with, the main group that plays over there and told them, I gave my email if there's any issues with, you know, the
Yeah.
pavement and the nets and stuff to let me know, and so far so good, so.
Yeah, it's good, you know.
No issues with the little kids coming over.
I haven't heard anything else, so I'm assuming they worked
I
something
guess
out.
Isolated. Some overzealous mom got involved.
For the most part, they pick up after themselves and all that.
I'll find
You know,
1 or 2 water bottles,
yeah,
but it's
It
not
could be anybody.
it's not a junk, you know, they're not trashing the place.
good. I mean, I think they know what they
Rather
gotta
have the
do.
water bottles than the dogs.
How's this town office field? Any problems up there?
Nothing over there, they're doing a good job. Like I said, I talked to Tony, I wanna say end of last week, and he's happy with, he'd really like, what he's talking about now is a warning track out there.
Oh, wow.
That's what he'd
That's a good
like to
idea.
see, so we can speak to him some more on that.
What we do with we talking about a scoreboard, do you ever order that?
Yep, so I'm just waiting, I have to talk to Troy to make sure they're good with putting it in over there, and then once
Right.
we get that figured out, I'll put the order in.
Okay,
But the money that it's coming from, it carries over, so I don't have,
yeah.
I'm not crunched by the fiscal year, so that's,
Yeah, it's like
Good for
the
the
town's
price
fiscal
goes up.
year.
yeah,
Sooner the better, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. So are you gonna turn on the lights? Are you gonna learn how to do that? too?
I'm gonna email him a document,
That'd be
a
great.
white
Okay.
paper.
And then I can, once I get that tomorrow, is it the red looking box?
What's the green wire for? I think the boxes are marked. One of them says pole lights for the parking lot.
Mhm.
One of them says basketball, one of them says,
not
the
touch.
kids play.
Gotcha, okay.
Do not touch. I'll send it to you.
I got the
What-
rubber gloves.
What about, seeing if Tony might be interested in moving on to the board here, because he expressed an interest at one time. He's- He was committed to, you know, helping the town here recreation wise, and we do have a couple of members that just don't show up anymore.
Yeah,
And I
we
think
need
we should-
7, so
You know, we can bump.
see who
yeah,
wants to bail.
Yeah, we could just ask them, nicely ask them, look, we got someone who's interested, you know,
Yeah.
and, why don't we,
That's Mike's last name.
Tony, let's see. So,
Mike,
Rick
who are we
Wrangler?
talking about?
Yes.
Mike Campo.
yeah, I don't, you know, I don't have his contact information.
He would probably be happy to bail. All right, Jimmy, I'm officially sending you an email tomorrow.
All right. Jimmy, do you talk to Tony on occasion?
I have his number. He just stopped by. Somebody lost a wallet, so he came to look for it. That's I
Yeah.
start, but I
You
can,
wanna ask
I
if
can
he
reach
did
out.
it?
Yeah, for
Tell him
sure.
that we have to, you know, at some point, and then just tell him, look, we, once a month, whatever. After a couple
Right.
months.
Jimmy, I got a question.
Yeah,
So in the past, we've had landscaping, budgeting, and performance issues. Are those all resolved now? Are the lawns getting cut? We had budget issues at the end of the year. The landscaping, all the grass is being cut well.
for
Remember those,
Too many times.
remember those problems we had?
the
We had
land.
problems. Go ahead.
I haven't had any issues, no, with the town office field.
No, just landscaping in general.
In general, lawn mowing mostly.
Oxys and hitting fences.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, nothing that I've, was it this contractor or the previous
It
contractor?
was, I think it was this contractor, and it was 1 year, there was some overages too.
Yeah.
It got mowed or too much fertilizer,
Yeah.
something weird got done,
Yeah.
and it all got
We
fixed.
fixed it, we talked to them. and
Yeah.
Got straightened out.
Yeah, everything has been good on my end. I no issues with him. I spoke to him about the dumping in that corner, and he's changed. He's been dumping behind the chain link fence in the new spot that I told him to. I haven't had any issues knowing it. Nothing's been brought to my attention with the budget. Everything seems to be going according to the contract.
Okay, good. Good. Glad to hear it.
I haven't looked at the fields, is he doing a good job?
There was, you know, if Northeast United reached out to me, saying that it was too long for soccer in their opinion, I reached out to him, he handled it.
Okay. Cool, how does it look down there?
It's good. It's good. I think they should be out, if not today. He's been doing it weekly, once a week. So if not today, then, at some point this week.
Dried out or not bad?
There was a couple dry spots or, the grass was getting browner,
Yeah,
but I think that was before this
right,
weekend,
it's
so
3 days of rain.
yeah.
The rain is nice.
And then I'm hoping with the fertilizer, or not pelletized lime, I'm hoping that that'll help with what messes with me is the tiny flowers that pop up, the white flowers, those. Yeah, it's like the super tiny one. It's not the dandelion, it's that blow away. It's the tiny. I like
Yeah.
the precise look of uniform grass.
Yeah.
I like that better than the flowers. So yeah, I'll work with him and get that spread out, and you know, hopefully through the summer and fall, it'll really help, and next spring it'll be looking good.
Cool. Do we fertilize that once in a while? Is that is on our budget, right? Not just lime, but fertilizer?
I
We
don't,
bought some a long time ago, but.
This was a line item for fertilizer.
looking through the past files, it seems like I found a soil study that had been done. That recommended pelletized lime. Just based on the values I can,
So are we doing the entirety of the property? Or are you just doing the
the
field?
fields, yeah,
So when you mean the soccer, baseball,
yes.
okay, but not all the other.
If we have some leftover, we're getting the
Okay.
2 pallets, so if there's leftover, we'll do the whole place.
The rest of it looks pretty green.
You know, I'm just curious, just wanna know.
It's kind of wet down there generally in that one corner.
Yeah, but the sun,
Center field,
I
yeah,
saw the grass, I go by it.
Yeah,
yeah, I've been by it forever.
When it was just lawn first built, before anything was done really, Greg, blessing and I fertilized the entirety of the property with our spreaders.
Really?
Yeah, we got a bunch, we said, we said, we just gotta do it. And we went down and did the whole thing. That was many years ago, you know, but
You're younger then.
I was, yeah, I was more,
So you're the reason we have to keep them on.
yeah, I wish. Anyway.
All right, what else we got?
Good progress.
I think that's all for me, yeah.
Okay,
So you're gonna give us a heads up tomorrow on what you find?
Yeah, I'll put together a big email. I'll just put
That'd be
every,
great. That'd be great. Yeah.
selectmen pickleball, meeting with Earth Dynamics. And I'll try and reach out to Tony too and follow up with him.
yeah, I think it'd be nice.
I think I would just order that scoreboard,
Yeah,
Yeah, just order it.
right? Just order it.
Don't
If it
wait.
sits in a box somewhere for a couple months, so be it.
Yeah, at least it's here. If
Exactly.
they have a day, they can do it, whatever, 2 days.
Plus we paid for it, it's taken care of.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I
get
like that. part.
Swept up elsewhere.
I've been going back and forth. I think what I'm gonna do now is, if it's okay with everybody, I think instead of the upper part that we've been talking about with the thank you Mansfield Lions, I was going back and forth. I think a nice gold plaque on one of the posts might be a little better than that. It'd probably save us a decent amount of money. And then gold
Fine.
plaque,
Do whatever you think's appropriate. I have
How much was the top?
an additional $850, if I'm remembering.
Really? $850?
It was that or $450 for
A
the
lot of
top.
money.
I'd have to check the
That's a
quote
way the
again.
advantage of Mansfield Lines being able to see
Yeah,
versus their fiscal sense of, you guys spent $800 to put our name on it, that's not a good use of our money. So it's kind of a toss up.
I just soon, I would be happy to go
I think a plaque maybe in a
send them a
letter,
note, thank them.
Yeah.
saying, with a picture, here's the new scoreboard and supply this with.
Thank you so much, yeah.
And then
With a plaque.
I took a look at River Road again, and it's not the Kevin Laguerre field. I forget the person's name over there. I apologize, but it's like a strip across the bottom of it. Oh, Randy
Stone.
Larmer.
Yeah,
It's like a white with blue
Letter,
lettering.
Mr. Chicky. He was a friend of Mr. Chicky's, one of the Mr. Chickies, right?
he
Kid
went to
that got hit.
school with them and he was the kid that suggested in the 50s,
Mhm.
suggested we have a little league.
Hmm,
And he got hit in the head with a ball and died.
gotcha.
Eventually, short,
Yeah,
got brain damage and it killed him.
gotcha.
Jeez.
What were you
That's
saying?
why it's named
Something
after-
wrong with it?
No, just the same thing.
That's why it's named
Something
after.
with plaque.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then we can have Kevin Laguerre and Randy Larmer
Okay.
field plaques.
I don't remember what the scoreboard looks like on the bottom, but if you've got something, maybe you have to just, maybe you'll attach it right to the bottom, couple screws.
Yeah, could.
If you can perforate the box without hitting the wire,
Or maybe just put it on the 2 posts.
if it'll span. That was 8 feet.
That wide?
That was 8, or like.
So the Mansfield Lions Club, they meet the second and fourth Tuesday of every month at the Nathan Hotel. I don't think it's called that anymore. on UConn. Just curious, I'd be happy to go over there personally and thank.
Go to the meeting and thank them and say, yeah, we'll take anything else.
I think every year they do kind of
They
give us.
do, I mean, if I think it's worthy, I'd be more than happy to go sometime, very nicely, just thank them.
So this is, if you can see that. Stu, I'll share the
Think it's on
screen
the
so
floor?
you can see.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
That's fine,
something
yeah.
like, just like that.
Yeah, that's probably, I think that's a little less obtrusive too than that big topper.
Yeah, I figured the top, I suggested the topper just because I figured it'd be easier to have them set it all up, but looking at this.
you put that up?
some more? No, this has been there.
Not only that, but that top might add weight, which would make it
Make it
more
kinda heavy.
difficult for public folks to put it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually make it look just like that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I like
We're
it.
we're changing the sign, oh, we got, all right.
Does that work still without a problem?
the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had it, I taught the coaches how to do it, or one of the coaches at least how to do it. I don't know if they fully used it at the games, but it does work.
All right.
So yeah, I'll get the updated quote and then put the order in ASAP.
Would the same company make the bottom?
I don't think so.
No, I think we'll have
That would be
to,
like the local sign.
Somebody local.
yeah, and I've looked through the files. I can't, at least online, I can't find anything, so I'll reach out and.
Who's the sign guy in our town?
It's right here, he's right up the street, left.
He could do it.
Jeff,
Well, no, he doesn't live, they're not there, he's on, actually on Schofield.
The accountant.
Jeff
No,
Pruzak,
he's not,
uh,
but he's on the Board of Finance.
Jeff Pruzak, yeah,
Pruzak, yeah,
um,
yeah. He's on the
Does he
Board of
still
Finance.
make signs?
Yeah, he took over the business from his dad, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, ask
Signs
him.
of all kinds, if I recall correctly.
yes, yep.
I think I may even have his contact. You need his info?
No, I have it, yeah. And then, speaking of signs, I'm gonna get some concert tonight signs at River Road, red, white lettering,
Oh, good.
concert tonight, or concert Wednesday, 6:30 to 8:30. So that's something else that I didn't put in my notes, but
Use a digital sign out in the corner of the library on Route 74.
Is there
Every town's got one.
Stafford Fire Department, I drive by that one every day now across from their school on 190. They just put one in.
It's perfect because it's.
Or no,
digital, so you
Summers too.
change the sign constantly. And that sign could say Wednesday night concert, you know. That'd be a perfect spot. Two-sided sign.
That's a long way from the building. I need power to.
Even if there's a pole out there, you get power from it, but you have to have some kind of way to communicate to it. I'm sure it could be done. I don't think this is a good spot right here.
Nobody goes by, I mean. for the most part.
Town Green could you feed from the,
Yeah, there's a box out there in the middle of the green. You could do that too. That's ours, right? We own the green.
Don't have to manually go out there and type it in.
Yeah, I think you get an internet connection to it and do it that way. You just upload it from this office. Like how they do the highway signs.
Should have bought it up. It's signed for highway.
I think that's a hard thing to do in this town,
Read.
to get an illuminated sign.
Oh, you mean the zonings?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah, forget it.
I don't think it's hard to do,
Anything bigger than like.
Yeah, you gotta
this,
jump through hoops.
forget it.
Yeah.
but
That's
if
why
it's the
Duncan-
town and it's a digitized sign, it's the town, so there are no rules at that point. I think.
No, we have to follow, town has to follow the same rules,
No, they don't.
they do.
I see
Well, we've
what-
had to go to planning and zoning and get permission.
I'm sure they could,
Right.
I
Funny, but we have to go get permission.
just think that'd be a good thing for us. Everybody complains because no one ever comes to meetings, no one ever goes to votes, and you can post that stuff all the time.
Most of the time you don't know unless you go to the website.
Well, that'd be something maybe the selectmen should then look into. I mean, we don't need to.
No, I'm not saying we should look into
Okay.
it.
the
I'm
selectmen-
just saying, as a population, we should have. that.
I think Mansfield has something like that. I'm not
Almost
mistaken.
every town I drive through has.
Yeah, like somewhere that's noticeable. Or whatever. Okay, that's.
It's helpful,
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
helpful.
All
Yeah,
right.
but those signs will be good, at least people driving by will see.
And if it just says concert Wednesday, 6:30, I can leave it up for the duration of
Exactly.
all the concerts.
Or you have it say concert every Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right. And those.
Jimmy, I got a question.
Yes,
The backstop at the ball field at River Road.
yes.
I noticed when I was walking the dog, the fence is curled up and they've
Mhm.
got rocks trying to weigh it down to keep balls from going underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a problem?
I'll check with, I can see if Public Works maybe has some tie downs to tie that down permanently.
Yeah.
I believe Little League is done for the year.
Okay, all right.
I haven't heard from them about using us
Kids slamming into it.
for All-Stars.
Getting hit with a ball.
I think that's the only thing that's still going on, so I'll still have Troy take a look at it and see if,
Don't
it'll be ready for next season for sure.
Kids don't throw that hard.
But nobody steps up.
Not that many kids are jumping.
Nobody jumps up.
I don't understand.
I've
why
never
it's
seen them
so-
jump up.
Well, it could be because it's right against the ground there. Maybe the ties are rotting away and letting go.
Why would it curl? What's the?
It's all curled up, yeah. It's off the ground.
Well,
Is that, does Kent Fence do anything for us anymore? Or is they impossible to get a hold
I
of?
think we talked to him about it back here once. Because
we talked about moving, we couldn't move it, but there was something going on with that,
The neighbors didn't
the
want.
neighbors stuff.
And I think he wanted to redo the whole thing because he said you can't just pin it down because it's just too strong.
Okay.
We should get a hold of, maybe the town could go there with a little bucket and push it in and then tie it up.
I'll have Troy take a look at it, come out with me and
I
take a
think
look.
they'd have some sort of earth auger you could drill in.
Isn't there a bottom post that they all
Should be.
go to?
Should be a bottom post.
Should be. Or it's up a little bit and that's why it curled up. Maybe it was never secured at the bottom.
I think you just flop in the breeze
Yeah. Yeah, like you have at the top.
in the middle, yeah.
All right, Jim, you got a full plate.
Jeez.
Yeah,
You
That
going on
home plate.
vacation? What are you crazy?
He just decided he's not gonna.
when are you going, this Wednesday?
Yes, this Wednesday and Thursday, so I'll do as much as I can, tomorrow,
I think the most important thing is just to get
Prioritize
to the selectmen about
yeah.
the bid.
So that'll be my priority. I'll see if I can, when Troy drops off the, lime, see if we can take a ride out there, and it could just be an easy tie down, tie it in, and yeah, so.
All right, very good.
All right, are we, if we're done, someone can make a motion to adjourn. Mike seconds.
Give me a second, I'll second.
Good job.
Yeah, Jimmy, you're doing a good job.
7:56.
Good meeting.
All right. Thanks, Stu.
Didn't he get-
Thanks, everybody. Good meeting tonight.
See ya.
Yeah.
Look forward